We are now taking you live to Perth. The WA Premier Mark McGowan is providing a COVID-19 update.
In regards to his family and friends. To 8 p.m. last night, Western Australia recorded 617 new cases, 610 are local cases, seven are travel-related cases from interstate. We did 11,150 PCR tests yesterday, and today's cases include 25 self-reported positive rapid antigen test results. We now have a total of 2,147 active cases in WA. But in good news, I can advise WA has now reached a third dose rate of over 60%, which is climbing rapidly for those aged 16 and above. Yesterday, we did 21,343 vaccinations, which is a very large number, so that's a great result. It means WA is getting closer by the day to the 70% third dose rate that we're aiming for by March 3. In regards to the outbreak at Bijadanga, which is, for those of you not aware of it, it's just south, maybe 150, 180 k's south of Broome. Yesterday afternoon, the Kimberley Aboriginal Medical Service reported that a number of COVID cases have been confirmed in Bijadanga. 17 cases have been confirmed by the Kimberley Aboriginal Medical Service so far, 2 prior to 8 p.m. last night, and 15 that will be included in tomorrow's numbers. We expect more will follow in coming days. Bijadanga is a large community, perhaps the largest remote Aboriginal community in Western Australia. I think it's nearly 1,000 people, so we expect more will follow. The community have self-locked down, with WA Police enforcing road closures in and out of the community. A rapid response team from the Kimberley Aboriginal Medical Service are going into Bijadanga this morning to assist in managing the situation. The community has a second dose vaccination rate of around 70%, and I understand first dose over 90%, which is encouraging. The situation is evolving. People in the Kimberley region should get tested and monitor their symptoms. It's clear that cases are rising in the community. The mathematics are clear. We're not far away from recording over 1,000 new cases per day. This is to be expected. It's not a cause for panic, but it's a reminder to take Omicron seriously. Now, for the past 2 years, WA has recorded some of the best economic results in the nation and the world. Out of all the states, we've had the strongest jobs growth and the lowest unemployment rate, highest participation rate by a long, long way. Across the pandemic, we've had the strongest domestic growth rates of all the states. They're the facts. The reason is businesses have been able to trade largely free of uncertainty from COVID, which also meant we were free pretty much for 2 years from restrictions. Unfortunately now, with the Omicron outbreak, we can't eliminate. Western Australia is subject to some of the same uncertainty experienced on the East Coast for some time. So in other words, the East Coast has been going through huge uncertainty and a great deal of restrictions for years, but unfortunately that's now arrived here. Even with only mild public health measures, businesses may be subject to outbreaks, staff can be isolated, customers may choose to stay home, and supply chains can be disrupted. It's going to be a bumpy and uncertain time, especially for small businesses. But that's the nature of the pandemic. Thankfully, due to our strong financial management, some of the best financial results of any jurisdiction in the world, my government is in a position to support our WA businesses through these uncertain times, as we promised. So today, I'm proud to announce our Level 1 COVID-19 Business Assistance Package, an additional $67 million in business support for those affected by COVID-19. 8 programs to support businesses subject to Level 1 public health and social measures announced last week, to assist eligible small businesses that are adversely affected by capacity constraints and suffer a downturn in revenue with cash flow and financial relief.